Okay, so let's talk about life insurance. I know. It sounds kind of dry, right? You're probably thinking about financial planning, maybe something a little heavy. But what if I told you the biggest reason to have it, the real benefit, isn't what you think at all? We're going to dig into a pretty surprising answer here. So let me just start with this question. Think about it. We're talking about an insurance policy, basically a contract on a piece of paper. Could something like that genuinely make your life better day to day? Could it actually make you happier? It sounds a little out there, I get it, but, well, the data tells a really interesting story. Check this out. The findings from the life insurance impact study are, honestly, they're kind of staggering. People who have life insurance are nearly twice as likely to say they're extremely happy compared to those who don't. And get this, they're 64% more likely to get good sleep. Plus, they're almost 50% more confident about their family's financial future. That's not just numbers, that's a huge difference in how people are actually living their lives. So, what's really going on here? This data is pointing to something much deeper than just money. The real value, it seems, is emotional. It's about security. It's like this invisible weight gets lifted off your shoulders when you know that no matter what, your loved ones are going to be okay financially. And that feeling, that security, it just bleeds into everything else. And that really gets to the heart of it, the theme that just kept popping up in all the research. This isn't just a financial instrument. It's a tool for creating peace of mind. That feeling, that quiet confidence, that is the real product here. Okay, so we've established the why, that pretty incredible happiness factor. But now let's shift gears a little bit to the what. What is the fundamental problem that life insurance was actually created to solve in the first place? At its core, it's actually really simple. Life insurance is a safety net. It's basically a promise that if the worst should happen to you, the people you care about most will have a financial cushion to protect them from hardship. That's it. That's the job. But of course, it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. It helps to think of it like a toolkit. And there are two main tools you can choose from. So let's break down the big two: term versus permanent life insurance. Probably the easiest way to get your head around this is to think about renting versus owning a house. Term life, over on the left, is like renting your protection. You're covered for a specific amount of time, say 10, 20, or 30 years, and because of that, it's usually the more affordable option. Permanent life, on the other hand, is like owning it. It covers you for your entire life, and it has this extra feature where it builds cash value over time. So you might be asking, well, why would anyone choose the more expensive owning option? That's a great question. Permanent life is really a specialized tool. It's typically used for more complex situations, like if you need coverage that's guaranteed to last your whole life, or for sophisticated estate planning, like helping your family pay taxes on something that isn't easily sold, like a family business or a piece of property. Now, understanding the types is one thing, but this next part is just as important. We have to talk about the limitations. It's absolutely crucial to know what a policy might not cover. So yeah, let's get into the fine print. And this is the reality check, right? A life insurance policy is a legal agreement, and like any contract, it has rules. It's designed to pay out, for sure, but not under any and every circumstance imaginable. It is not a blank check. So here are some of the most common things to be aware of. For instance, most policies have what's called a suicide clause, which usually applies to the first 2 years of the policy. A claim could also be denied if death occurs while committing a crime. Certain high-risk hobbies like skydiving might also be excluded. And this last one, this is the big one, any kind of fraud or lying on the application. Which brings us to what is, honestly, the golden rule. This advice from Investopedia says it all. Be honest, transparent, and upfront on your life insurance application. That's it. It is the single most important thing you can do to make sure that the policy actually does the job you bought it for. So we've gone through the why, the what, and even the what to watch out for. Let's bring it all back home, circling right back to where we started this whole conversation, the incredible value of that peace of mind. And what's just wild is how many people are missing out on this. That same study found that 47% of Americans, that's nearly 121 million people, don't have any life insurance at all. That is a huge number of people living without that financial safety net. And at the end of the day, this is what it all boils down to. Whether it helps you sleep better or just lets you go through your day with a little less worry, the real thing you're buying isn't a death benefit. It's financial peace of mind, and you get to enjoy that every single day you have it. So, we'll just leave you with this question to chew on. If you strip away all the jargon and the paperwork, and you just focus on that feeling, that deep down knowledge that your family is secure, what would that peace of mind be worth to you?